My name is Heather Bowling. I'm a clinical assistant professor in the School of Nursing at Purdue University. As we approach summer and pools start opening, it's great for all of us to go out and have a good time, but something that we need to keep in mind is how to keep our kiddos safe while we're swimming and having a good time. So something that is important to do is to designate somebody as your on-duty supervisor. So somebody that has in mind that they are the eyes at the moment. They're on duty, and if they need to step away, they talk to another adult and say like, hey, can you be the eyes for this amount of time? That way nothing gets missed, nobody's unsupervised, because I think my husband's doing it, or vice versa. Make sure that you get all pool toys out at the end of a swimming session. So take out Susie's favorite Barbie. Don't leave her swimming in the middle of the pool to tempt Susie to jump in when there's no one watching her. As we're getting outside in the sun more over the summer, something to remember is just keeping sunscreen on our kiddos, right? So we recommend SPF 15 to 30 is sufficient. Mineral-based sunscreens are better. And then reapplying every 2 hours whenever you're outside or anytime your child's been wet. So if we've been in the pool, we dry off, we need to put sunscreen on again. Kiddos under 6 months can't wear sunscreen yet, unfortunately. So things you can do for them is sun hat. They make SPF shirts. They have little labels on them that you can buy at the store that provide sun protection for your infant. So with bikes and scooters and all different kinds of wheeled toys that we're going to be playing with this summer, it's so important to make sure that we have helmets on, and not just helmets, but helmets that fit. So a proper fit of a helmet is incredibly important, as a non-fitting helmet is not going to do you a whole lot of good. So it's tempting to use hand-me-downs or the helmet from last season, but our kiddos grow really fast and they don't always fit properly. So ensuring we have the proper fit and then actually wearing the helmet. I know it's kind of hard sometimes to convince our kiddos to wear helmets, so things you can do to just encourage them to participate is let them pick out the helmet, maybe buy a cheap pack of reflective stickers and let them go to town decorating the helmet. Whatever you can do to make the helmet process fun, just to make sure that your kiddo will wear the helmet. Hand-me-down cleats, again, great, but make sure that your cleat fits your child. We're not 2 sizes too big, causing them to trip over themselves, those kinds of things. So ensuring we have the proper equipment is going to be step number 1, and then making sure that we bring the proper things with us as we're getting outside and having fun, but it's super hot. Water bottles for hydration, and if your kiddo has asthma, make sure we've got an inhaler on hand at all times. Notifying parents that are bringing snacks of any kind of food allergy, or making sure your child's aware before they take the community snack at the event. When we're going to the playground, maybe checking the slide before we let our kiddo go down it. That equipment can get super hot, and so it's easy to get burned, and just something that you don't always think about as you're approaching the playground. And then one other thing just to keep in mind is getting your child out of the car always. So we can't leave them in the car, and there's no but around that. We've got to get the kiddo out of the car.